Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to medical coding anatomy, and we will be discussing about the second type of their anatomical term of direction, that is posterior dorsal. So in this session, we will talk what is posterior, what is dorsal, and how it is utilized in medical coding. I'll show you some of the most commonly or frequently used examples so that you can relate it with the actual meaning or the definition of the posterior and dorsal. Okay, so by the end of this session you will be able to understand what is posterior, what is dorsal, what is the opposite word of the posterior and dorsal, and how it is utilized in medical coding. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use anatomical term of direction posterior. Okay, but prior to that you should know about other things that we have already covered in our previous session, and for that you can refer the Sharmit digital coursebook, which is freely available for all of you in the description box. There you will find thousands of sessions available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any language barrier, you can consume that content. In case if you want to ask any questions on it, you can simply reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions through comment section. Clear? Alright, so let's get started. And we will start from the definition itself. So I have already prepared a proper notes for you, so you can also refer this notes and you can study from it. So let's start from the definition, like what is posterior, what exactly the term posterior means. So posterior means towards the back of the body. Okay, so whenever we are using this term, that means we are denoting something towards the back of the body. Okay, so in the simple terms you can simply say that any structure or body part that is closer to the back surface of the body is called posterior. Okay, so overall conclusion is that posterior means back of the body. Now we have one synonym word for this posterior, that is dorsal. Okay, so don't get confused, they are not separate word, they are just an alternative name of each other. So posterior is also referred as a dorsal. Okay, so it is also called as a dorsal, but both words means exactly the same toward the back. Okay, now some of you might be thinking, like, if it is used for the same purpose, then why in different context we use posterior and dorsal? So I'll explain you in a very simple way with example. So the term posterior means toward the back, but it is mostly commonly used in human anatomy and medicine. Okay, it is mainly used in human anatomy and medicine. But if we talk about dorsal, it also means toward the back, spine side, but it is mostly used in animal anatomy and embryology. Clear? So that's the only difference, but don't think it is a different word. It is same word, it is representing the same meaning, but in different contexts it is used. Okay, so in human anatomy the word posterior is most commonly used, but if we talk about animal anatomy like dog or a cat, the word dorsal is most commonly used, because in four-legged animals the back faces upward toward the sky. Clear? The next thing is, in human anatomy both terms are fully accepted and used interchangeably. Okay, so both words are interchangeably used, but in case of embryology, dorsal is preferred when describing the early development of the body. Okay, now next we have this word. So let's see from where this word originated. So the word dorsal comes from the Latin word that is dorsum, which means back. So like this is why we call the back of the hand is called dorsum of the hand. Okay, and the top of the foot is called as dorsum of the foot. Clear? So whenever there is a discussion regarding the back, we will utilize this term, that is posterior or dorsal. Now I already explained you this thing that each word has their opposite word also. So the direct opposite word of posterior is anterior or ventral. So posterior means back, anterior means front. Clear? And their alternative names are also clear, which is ventral and dorsal. So these two words always work as a pair. You cannot understand one without knowing the other one. Okay? And there are some examples like the spine is posterior, the sternum is anterior. Clear? Now I'll show you some of the examples where we have utilized this term. So it will give you the clarity like how it is denoting the same kind of information. So here if you look at the sentence, the spine is posterior to the heart, which means the spine is behind the heart, right? Similarly, the esophagus is the posterior to the trachea, which means the food pipe is behind the windpipe. Next is the kidneys are posterior to the intestines, which means the kidneys are behind the intestines. Okay. Next example, the occipital lobe is posterior to the parietal lobe, which means the occipital lobe is further toward the back of the brain. And likewise, we have the last two example. The triceps is posterior to the humerus, which means the triceps muscle is behind the upper arm bone, and the PCL is posterior to the ACL, which means the posterior cruciate ligament is behind the anterior cruciate ligament. Clear? So these are some of the examples that will help you to understand the things properly. Now, this term is also used for the combined directional terms with posterior. In our last session, I forgot to add this thing, but don't get confused. Like same thing is possible with anterior also. But how? Let me show you. So for posterior, you can see posterior can be combined with other directional terms to be more specific about location, like posterior-anterior. That means from the back toward the front. Posterior-lateral, that means toward the back and to the side. Posterior-medial means posterior to the back towards the midline. Posterior-superior means toward the back and upward. Posterior-inferior means toward the back and downward. Clear? So I think now it is clear like how it is used in combined terms. Similarly, like anterior is also there, so that is also utilized. Okay, fine. Now I'll show you how it is utilized in medical terminology. So in medical coding like ICD-10 CM or CPT, the word posterior appears very frequently, like posterior myocardial infarction, which means heart attack affecting the back of the wall. Okay, so when heart attack is affecting the back of the wall, we will use the term posterior myocardial infarction. Similarly, posterior cruciate ligament, which is PCL tear, is tear of the ligament at the back side of the knee. Then we have posterior chamber of the eye, which is nothing but a back space inside the eyeball of the lens. Posterior frontanel is the soft spot on the back of the baby's skull. Posterior horn of the spinal cord is back section of the gray matter of the spinal cord. Posterior tibial artery is artery running along the back of the lower leg. Clear? So these are the some of the most useful medical terms with their meaning. Now we will conclude this entire session, and I'll share you some important notes to remember and some memory tips also. So let's see what is that. The first thing is posterior means back of the body, so always remember this thing. Dorsal is same meaning as posterior. The opposite of posterior is anterior or ventral. These all terms always based on the anatomical position. That is a very important fact. It is a relative term, that means always compares one structure to the another one. Okay, now how to remember it? So to remember it, just look at the first letter of the posterior, that is P. So P for the part you sit on, that is the back. Clear? So think of it this way: whatever is on your back side is posterior. Your spine, shoulder blades, back of knees, back of head, buttocks, all are the posterior. So whatever is on your front side is anterior. Another way to remember, posterior is the side you cannot see when you look in the mirror from the front. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. Now I have one questions for you. What is why we use ventral anatomical term of direction? I'm sure you already know the answer of this question, so please do share your knowledge in the comment section because it will help others as well. And also, in case if you want, if you are not sure what is the answer of this question, you can refer the previous session. There I have already discussed this in detail. So from there you can learn the meaning and then you can share the answer in the comment section. But please do share your knowledge, because once you write the answers for this session, it will also indicate me that yes, you need more sessions for this series, and then accordingly I will publish more and more sessions for it. So please do share your knowledge in the comment section. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.